incredibly deep class here. In my opinion, the deepest class. I don't know. We'll see when we get them out here for the division championship. But in terms of just quality down the line, tremendously good set. The young people are doing a fantastic job. I think the top 3 or 4 here are really, really unique, and yet I want to talk about the one in 5th when we get to that point. That one's really solid as well. Young lady's got one out here that's just different, and he's different in a really good way, in my opinion. This guy is so elevated, so good looking from the side. When she gets him out on the move, he's easily the one for me that just separates himself out, really reaches out in his stride. He's got tremendous shape back through his stifle on the move. He balances. He's a bit bigger in terms of his frame score, frame size, than the one that's going to be in 2nd. He's obviously not near as stout in terms of his bone work and features. Young man in 2nd's got one that's an absolute beast. There's no denying that in terms of just raw muscularity. He's the most impressive one from that regard we've seen today. I really, really like him when you get your hands on him, particularly up high out of the back of his shoulder. But then it's the issues that he brings me a little bit from the side that pose me some concern or some caution. Just doesn't want to blend together as good. He's a little coarser in terms of the way he's designed. If you were just coming in sorting on pure muscle, he's obviously got that advantage in class. I need to tie him together just a bit better. Still think he's more than deserving enough to be 2nd in a very difficult class. I really like the one in 3rd. When he came through the gate, boy, he caught my attention. He's a little unique in terms of his color pattern. He's really smooth blending and down his top line. Actually has the advantage over the one in 2nd. As he just is stronger and straighter down that top. You get back to his loin edge, he starts to get a little more disappointing. He's rounder in his shape there. He doesn't quite have the natural muscle shape of the one that precedes him in class, but an awfully nice one to stand 3rd as well. Young lady's got one that's just solid in terms of design. Has an advantage in terms of just foot size and ruggedness over the one that's going to come 5th today. The reality is, here's probably the first one we come to that starts to lack just a little bit. In terms of raw muscle shape, I'd like to change him in that regard, give him a bit more turn up high just to see him push up higher in this particular class. Young man in 5th there, first one through the gate, structurally as good maybe as we've seen today in terms of balance, the way he gets out and travels. The reality is, as you step back off, he's just one that gets a bit plainer in terms of his muscle shape, a bit more fragile in terms of his bone work, but in terms of design and structure, a barn full of females particularly that offer this kind of quality would be outstanding. Congratulations again to these young people. Let's show them some appreciation if you would, please.